Hello, live in living colour here. I don't know if you can hear my voice very well. I'm actually going to do something for a second here. The sound might be a little bit on the rough side. I'm going to have to shout a little bit, but of course, I hope there's no one next door because I don't really want to disturb them because it's getting late now. But yeah, I'll put these headphones in very quickly here and hopefully I'll be able to get some sort of sound. You might be able to hear it a bit better. So I'm going to put these headphones on. No, I'm not going to hear music. Right. Hopefully I'll edit this. Put these details back on. Don't know if I can change the stream on that. I can only edit as best as I can. So yeah, I'll just have to leave it like that for a second or two. I'll probably go on touring with us very shortly anyway. Just to mention that there are lunchtime concerts from 12:30 p.m. at the Minster in Great Yarmouth. Definitely worth checking out if you're able to get in and around the area of Great Yarmouth Minster. The director of music, Martin Marshall, is no longer a director of music. He has sort of stepped down. Martin Marshall stepped down recently. And of course, there was a recital recently. These are the recitals that have been recently been kind of like performed. On the 17th of July was Benjamin Nicholas on the organ, director of music of Merton College in Oxford, and before that, of course, on the 10th of July was Lewis Dawn's Euphorium and James Dawes on the organ. That's at the, of course, Great Yarmouth Minster. The Battle of the Organs on 3rd of July was, of course, what is the Minster Organ Project? John Farmer and Michael Nicholas, former and president directors of music, explain and play the vintage Hill pipe organ and the hoopwork electronic instrument, all in aid for the pipe organ that they are hoping to raise funds for. So that's the Great Yarmouth Minster Organ Restoration Project, and all are welcome to all of the events that we speak about. So yeah, I'm only going to be on for a little bit here, and I'm about to hit the hay very shortly because it's getting on a bit here. It's 10 minutes past 11 here on Friday the 19th of July 2024. I don't think many people are here in this particular room number 8, which is on level 1 of the Majestic Hotel in Great Yarmouth. My name's Nick Cee here, and of course, yes, it's nice to be here at a location where it's fairly warm. I wonder what it's like in the winter, where it's probably a lot colder than this. They'd have to put the heating on if that was the scenario. Apparently, it's going to cool down here in Great Yarmouth throughout next week, which is going to be quite nice. But yeah, the lights are still on here. I can actually show you the view from my room here, and of course that is the microwave, by the way, and through there is the shower, which of course is very tight in there. I've got to say that. Can you say that? And that's the TV that doesn't work. It's been on standby all day. But is it actually health and safety about those wires there? Can you see them just above my head there? Yeah, with those wires dangling like that. And of course, if you walk around the room, you will see there is a sort of small gap there, and you could hit yourself on the leg with that metal bit there. So that needs to be covered up there, that little bit there. And that's the main door there. And behind me is the fridge and cups and what looks like a double bed to me. You got the wardrobe, which has a crack in one of the doors here. Inside all that is somewhere where you can put your clothes in. And I put my suitcase in these wardrobes. I wonder what's hiding behind there. There is a plug just round the corner. I don't know if the camera does justice or does justice. Let's turn the camera around a bit. I don't know if you can see that. The plug is just down there. There's only one plug down there, and that's my food for the microwave there. Steak, baked beans and chips, and sausage, chips and beans just on that table there. And that's where I've been sort of moving the lead through that. And my extension plugs there, and my phone, and my YouTube channel there. So let's make it back to me. If I can fit this back on. But live and exclusive here as I talk here. It's been a memorable time. I will put some review on booking.com, but you have to go to booking.com to actually see my full review on that, because I will put one on there. I'm having to kneel down. The reason for that is because there's no chairs or even a table to actually put your laptop on. I'm having to put this laptop basically, if I show you again with the camera, on a windowsill. And this is the view from outside here. Can you all see that? Look at the view here. Amazing. The lights are still on and cars are whizzing past at this time of night. It does look great in the morning, I have to tell you that. So exclusive behind the scenes footage that you haven't seen anywhere else before. I'm now going to close it for now, and I'm going to go back to touring with us here. And what I would do is talk a bit more about the events that are taking place at Great Yarmouth Minster, all fundraising for the big pipe organ, for the restoration for that, and to get that up and running. Hopefully they'll get that sorted out for the Organ Restoration Fund. Okay, that said, I'm going to leave it on that note. I'm going to take my headphones off. I'm going to actually read something right now, if I can. Right, okay. Okay, this is quite an important one here before I end up having cramp. So, yeah. Hopefully you can still hear me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to raise my voice a few decibels here. So, the bottom line on money coming from the UCB Word for Today, which is basically an online Christian kind of based volunteered run radio station. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that. So the bottom line of money, okay? There is one who makes himself rich and yet has nothing. The Bible says, there is one who makes himself rich, yet has nothing. And the one who makes himself poor, yet has great riches. It's a blessing to have the things money can buy, as long as you don't lose sight of the things you can't buy or the things it can't buy. Money can buy whatever is for sale, but the greatest things in life, like your health and your relationships, can't be bought because they are not for sale. You could sum up much of what the Bible has to say about money with these three bottom line statements. Okay, you ready for this? Number one, you are is more crucial than what you have. You are, I'll just repeat that, is more crucial than what you have. Better is poor who walks in the integrity than the one perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Proverbs 28/6 NKJV. Number two, wait for this. Okay. What God sees in you is more crucial than what you have. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Proverbs 15/16 NKJV. And number three, what others think of you is more crucial than what you have. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches. Loving favor rather than silver and gold. Proverbs 22/1 NKJV. Don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses. The Joneses might be the one. Sorry, the Joneses might be one step from bankruptcy or the divorce court. Furthermore, if you didn't catch up with the Joneses, they would just refinance. The truth is, okay, hear this very carefully. The truth is, not that thing that's come up in the background. I do apologize about that. The truth is, you will never be happy with what you have until you learn to be happy with what others have that you don't have. The Bible tells us covetousness is a sin, and covetousness is simply failing to enjoy what God has given you. That's the end of that one, the bottom line of money. Thank you very much for watching that and listening to that at the same time. It's been Nick Cee here. Thank you very much for joining in today. And I'm going to leave it at that very thing here racing through your minds. Take care. Till next time.